Hello everybody, ZephyrianNick here yet again. We're going to continue expanding this city. I completely forgot to try and name it last episode. But what we're going to do, we need to get some more people into here. We really do. I mean, as much as we need to get tourists in to get the gambling house we want to set up efficiently working, I didn't put any bus stops over here, did I? I didn't. We need to get more people in here, that way we can get more workers so we can even run that gambling house to begin with. Because right now we don't have enough people in here to even turn the damn thing on and have it function at all, because if we do, it just loses a ton of money. Alright, so we're suddenly randomly gaining 1 grand an hour. I don't know where that came from. Definitely didn't come from there. Midgar's dump volunteers take care of trash. Do we want to do that? I don't want to overload Midgar if I can avoid it, or Bean Nation. But we might do that, because that might be a bit more efficient. But either way, we're not going to worry about that in this episode. Definitely not. What I need to do is I need to go mass transit. Yeah, I didn't place bus stops over here at all. Of course I didn't. That would have made too much sense for my brain. There we go, place a U. After this, I'm going to check and see the demand of the buses, like how many people are riding it, see what's going on. Invalid placement. You're an invalid placement game. So we're all of a sudden back to gaining more money. Now, we were gaining... Oh, something's on fire somewhere. Okay, I gotta do this quick then. Okay, Midgar, hopefully, will just automatically send something over right now. I know they won't. That's not how the game works. But it would have been nice if it would. Just because I don't want to have to stop placing down these signs to all of a sudden deal with the fire. I swear to God, if it's the hospital or something that's on fire, I'm going to be very salty. Place you. There we go. That's everything. So, where's the fire? It was already extinguished. Not by us. It was extinguished by probably Midgar, because it just said that they volunteer. But I think we should get our own fire coverage. That way we can actually, you know, worry about not having to rely... Whoa, that's a lot of moving trucks. Really not necessarily as much having to rely on Bean Nation or something. That way we don't... Oh, why did I put that up there? Why did I put that there? The bell goes there. That way they respond quicker. Okay, hurry up and let me place the bell. There we go. And then the sign. Apparently, there's absolutely nowhere this sign can go. It is overlapping everywhere. I can, however, place the flagpole right there. Even though the sign would also fit there if it would rotate properly. Let's place another fire truck there. How much is that per hour? 200 per hour. Alright, so we should be able to cover most of our city. And by most of it, I mean this one little stretch because the game is too dumb to actually drive down that way. But it will anyway. It just shows the optimal coverage for that. Yeah, the ride time is fine for that. That's actually 1/6 of our city is using that currently as well. So that's far. I mean, that's far. That's perfectly fine. Still got a lot of available jobs as opposed to the amount of people we have in here, though. 4 deaths per day. What? Is that not running? Oh, it's treating patients right now. Oh, it needs rooms. Okay. It needs rooms. There we go. I'll be happy to oblige, because the health of everybody isn't a priority. Okay, we're already about to lose money. That changed so quickly, but it's because of the utilities. Once I can get that stuff out of the way, we'll be pretty much okay as far as a lot of that goes. Water, power. Alright, we can always buy power from another Midgar. I know Bean Nation has a lot of water and sewage processing capability to share. Bean Nation, I believe, has a fairly large excess of power. Because it doesn't need all the power it's producing, which is probably part of the reason it's so inefficient. That is for schooling, correct? I think that's for schooling. But still, we really need to get some tourist attractions in here. As well as... See, it says there's 871 riders a day. There must be people leaving this town. But it says there's none commuting out. So, doesn't that give a bit of a... If on top this keeps up. Well, there's not really much I can do about that. I can't just add another train. You can wait for 12 bloody minutes. Oh, quote-unquote 800 of you riding in and out of the city on a daily basis. That is not absolutely reflected nowhere. We've got medium wealth people commuting in to help fulfill some of the the jobs, but we can't rely on that forever. We don't really have a lot of people over here. Once they eventually realize, oh, we can increase in density, then they will increase in density. It's just that might take a little bit of time. It actually might take a school too. A grade school would be okay. I think that'd be fine. Now, what else do we really need right now? Industrial needs workers. You know what? I'm trying to work on that, bud. First off, let me place shoppers right here. Place another zone for them. We'll place parks and stuff through here as well. And then I really can't expand much over to one side, farther over to one side, because I really don't want to risk putting... I don't want to risk handicapping myself as much as I did over here and in Bean Nation and Midgar. Building fire. Okay. Would have been nice to have been alerted to that. Oh, look, 0 buildings burned down. Oh, no, wait. It wasn't burned down. It did catch on fire, but it was put out. Arsonists from Midgar is burning local homes. Well, of course they are. What are you going to say? Ready for a challenge? No. Next month, without allowing any burning buildings to be reduced to rock. You know what? Screw it. If we win, we get 20 grand, 25 grand. If we lose, we just don't get 25 grand. That's it. It's a... We can't possibly not benefit. Well, let me rephrase that. We can't... Nothing detrimental will happen because we failed that other than a building burning down. So we need a couple more buses here. Gotcha. Because now about half the city is riding this bloody thing. Which, if you look at how efficient these were in my other cities, and by that I mean how inefficient they were, this is surprising. This is very new. We might have to place a second one of those, which if we do, it's not the end of the world. I say that. It caused some problems, but it's still not the end of the world. What we definitely need right now is the grade school. I feel like that will help. What does that do? Raise medium wealth land value? Yeah. Then, do I want to place that like right here or something? That'll help bring in some medium wealth shops. And do we have a demand for medium wealth shops? We have a regional demand for medium. I wish you could turn off regional demand. That we could only have a local demand. Oh, where'd my school go? Here it is. Okay. Do I want that right here? I might want that here, actually. Or, you know, I put that park in the absolute worst bloody spot. Good lord. I think right down here would actually be a better spot for the school. At least the elementary school. Here. I'll place it right there because everything's going to go on the left-hand side. Alright. So, classrooms. Let's add some more classrooms into that. Alright, so we're already losing money off that, but that's, you know what? That's going to happen. That's the price you pay for education. What? Wow, game. That's ridiculous. It let me place that somewhere that it can't build on. Alright, I guess we're rebuilding that medium path park a slight bit to the left. There you go, game. Are you happy? You gonna let me place my bus now? There we go. Look at that bus that I can suddenly place now that there's not, God forbid, a park 12 feet from the buses. Oh, it's like this foreign concept of space. There we go. And then, depending on how people react to that, we will probably add some more buses. Depends on how much that gets used, because I don't want to use way, way too much budget on something that's not going to be used half the time. All this stuff is still going okay for now. We're going to need to get a treatment plan in here eventually. But that's only once we're gaining more money, and right now we're not gaining anything. We're actually losing money, believe it or not. I smell smoke. Alright, then, okay. Go. Have at it, fire truck. Go. Extinguish the fire that is beginning to appear in that location. Even though there's no actual... Oh! Ho, 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 ho. Okay. Something that just occurred to me. I did not place a single school bus stop. School bus sign. Where did I go? Where did I go for that? There's no signs for... Requires a bus stop. Does the... Does that not I feel stupid. Does that not require... Stops? Bus stops? That must. That did... That has to. That required... I'm reasonably sure that required stop signs in... I mean, signs in every other city I've done. Didn't it? Maybe I'm... No hooky. Pay some extra Well, how can you expect me to do that when apparently it's impossible for me to place signs for this thing? Streetcars, boats, planes, maglet. Oh, I am dumb. I am so dumb. There's a reason I felt dumb. It's because I'm actually just dumb. Oh, good lord. I was looking in almost the right place, if that counts for anything. It really doesn't, but still, I tried. Alright, let me place these absolutely bloody everywhere. Everywhere there's people, at least. I'm not going to place these over in front of the casino. Hey, you want to bring your kids gambling with you? Good for you. You can send them to school while you drool over a table of blackjack. That being said, I love blackjack. Very, very fun game to play. That's one of the things I was playing a lot of when I was playing New Vegas recently today. Just because it's a good way to get money until you get kicked out of all the casinos. Oh, I just hit my pop filter. I'm sorry if that registered through the mic. Replace you. There we go. The boring job of setting up school systems. It's never entertaining. Now, when you actually do a really, so I can't place it anywhere here because there's one regular bus stop sign right there. Go figure. Go frickin' frick. That's all I've devolved into right now is the same frick over and over again. At the bus stops. Place you there. This should be fine, and this should help cover a lot of other spots as well. Here we go. Place one. I'm trying to get like one or two on every side of the road. I might be overplacing these, actually. There we go. Alright. So people should be able to... Oh! We've got one upgrading. Fantastic. That's actually a perfect spot to end the video off, too. Shows off in the thumbnail everything we just did. Well, most of what we just did. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. This city is coming along nicely. We still need to name it. I just keep forgetting that. I'll find some name for it in a minute. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you next time.